Hello everyone, welcome back. In the previous class, we learned about variables, we learned about the global area, we learned about how to create variables, we learned about what int data type one float and string data type actually mean. We learned about local variables. What does a local variable mean? Local variable can be used only in the function that we have created it in. Let me remove everything from here and let us learn something else. Let us learn about about deciding something, decision making. For example, if I want to figure out whether a person can vote or cannot vote, so how do I decide? Okay, so if a person's voting age is suppose 18 and the value of age is 27, can the person vote? So let me create a variable. I'll create age. I'm creating it as an int variable, no problem. And I've stored a value of 27 in it. So what does this mean? I've created a variable called age, which has a value of 27. Now, can you tell me whether the person can vote? Yes, you can tell me. And the person can vote because it is greater than 18. So how did we actually decide on whether the person can vote or cannot vote? Let us write some code here. I'm going to start off with serial.begin because I need to display the values here on the serial monitor. Okay. How do I do it? First of all, I'm going to write my statements in plain English and I will change it to a code later on. So that means what I would want to do if age is more than 18, then I will display you can vote. Otherwise, display you cannot vote. Now this thing has been written in plain English. Now how to convert? Now you can understand how things are happening here. If the age is more than 18, yes, age is more than 18, it is 27. So it will display you can vote, and it will not display you cannot vote. So because it is not going to go to the otherwise part. Suppose I make change this to a 7 now. Now is age more than 18? No. So because it is no, it will display you cannot vote. Let us now convert it into the if statement that C++ uses. How do we use it? The syntax is going to be used exactly as I write. So I write if and open the bracket, and I write my variable is greater than or equal to 18. You can see that the symbol that I have used is greater than or equal to. Then I open and close the braces, and else open and close the braces, and over here I will write my display statement, and you know that my display statement is going to be serial.println. So I'll say you can vote, and over here I'll write serial.println you cannot vote. Okay, so what did you notice here? I have not technically written the program, the logic that was displayed here. This is not technical. This is basically C++ code. How did we do it? You know that this is the yes part of the if. So this if is basically asking a question, right? This is basically asking you a question. And the question has the answer yes or no. This is basically the yes part, and this is the no part. Now, in this particular statement, yes, we also have a yes part and a no part, and we need to group those statements into opening and closing braces. Can you see that the loop also has something called opening and closing braces? So I could have written it like this. So this is what I wrote my age also. Similarly, if so, that means now what happens now? If this age is greater than or equal to 18, then it will execute everything inside these two braces. Otherwise, it will execute everything inside these two braces. What do you think it will display now? Age is 7 at the moment. So if age is greater than or equal to 18, no, it is not. It will actually display you cannot vote. Okay, I'll not start the simulation. I'll remove these statements. These were just for your logic. Let us see what it displays. Let me see on the serial monitor. It is displays you cannot vote. Let me clear this now. Okay. Now, what happens if I change this to a 27? If I change this to a 27 and go to the serial monitor, it displays you can vote. Why? Because a 27, so age is 27, this becomes 27. If 27 is greater than or equal to 18, yes, it is true. It actually displays you can vote. Okay. So I think you must have understood the coding of the if statement. How did I actually decide on how do I decide whether this statement to execute or this statement to execute? Okay. We will learn more about these when we actually do our actual coding. So don't worry about that. But you should basically understand that the if is written exactly as it is. You in if has to be written over here. The condition could be anything. That depends on something is less than something, or something is more than something, or something is equal to something, or whatever it is. And these statements will change because it will actually vary on according to our requirement. So we'll see that when we go work on that, when we actually do the coding. Okay. So I think that is all for today. We'll meet you in the next video. Thank you for watching.